What's up, YouTube? Let's have a look at people quitting their jobs or being laid off. I mean, they both lead to the same point. You are not at a company anymore. Some people are happy about it, some people are sad about it. It's different. How would you feel? Maybe if you expect it, maybe if it's planned, then it's a different feeling from being unexpected. Let's have a look. This first guy, you can see he's quite happy. I just quit my job.
Quit my job and it's raining and it's the most beautiful day. I just quit my job. I just quit my job. I just quit my job. I just quit my job.
Nice. Oh, ooh. Maybe it's not supposed to record that last part. We'll watch it again. But is that pure happiness? Is he really happy? Or is it a little bit of a nervous laugh that's coming through there? Because I've resigned from previous job before, and I've been let go in my lifetime as well. It's not a nice feeling. There's a lot of uncertainty because you know what happens every month. You get your paycheck, and now all of a sudden there's a future in front of you that you have no idea what's going to happen to you. He seems to be one of the happier ones. Let's watch that again quickly. Look, but watch out in the end. I mean, he should have stopped this video maybe about 3 seconds earlier, because this last part is maybe where realization is really hitting him now.
I just quit my job and it's raining and it's the most beautiful day. I just
He
quit my
looks
job.
happy.
I just quit my job. I
Nice.
just quit my job. I
Excited.
just quit my job.
Cool. And oh shit, what did I do?
I just quit my job.
People, different strokes for different folks, eh? Let's look at this comment. I never thought that the job I've been dreaming about would ruin my life. Yes, he had to put in some effort to get the job in the first place. Looking at how difficult it is on TikTok, just on TikTok Shorts, how difficult it is to find a job. He had to put in effort, and now, boom. I want to do the same, but don't have a plan B. That is correct. I mean, there should be some kind of planning going into this, right? You can't just be upset with your boss the one day and then just like, fuck you, I'm not quitting my job. It's like shooting yourself in the foot just to spite your nose, kind of thing. It's in the short term you'll be like, yes, I've shown him now. But when reality hits, I also quit my job, but have to work for another 6 weeks. But I feel free now. Well, that's a better situation. At least you're not walking out of your job on the day. You still have some kind of pay coming in. And then what is this last one? The feeling lasts for a week, and then reality hits. That's what I'm saying as well. It's wonderful to tell somebody to fuck off and put them in a need, that they need somebody to fill your position now, but they will fill that position, and in the long run, you are the one that's being screwed. Let's go. Next. Quit after 1 day. Quit after 1 day. Pressure of the job, maybe? Don't know.
Hey, I can't. That's not okay. Like you can't talk to
I didn't. Let me just take this back to the start. I just check them for the sound, if the sound is coming through on my system.
I did it. I did it. I just quit. It was so awkward, but he was like, "May I know the reason?" I said, "Yes, because I am not going to be able to work in a hostile work environment." And he was like, "What's the
What is the hostile work environment? Is is it like a toxic environment? You know, they throw around that word, but what does that really mean? Does it just mean that you are offended easily by something? Or maybe that you have to put in actual work during the day and not just go on lunch breaks, or you have to report back, or you have to work through papers or Excel spreadsheets.
hostile work environment?" I'm like, "Well, the way you were talking to me, like that's not okay. I can't. That's not okay. Like you can't talk to me like that." She's like, "Well, we take things very seriously around here," and da da da. And I said, "And I do too."
Sure, I mean, this is a manager speaking to her, right? This is a direct manager. Obviously, he will show some form of professional courtesy. I don't know what happened. This is just a TikTok clip, but I can imagine her slacking and like talking and being at the coffee machine and just fucking around and like, oh, this is my first day. Oh, welcome, welcome. And he must probably handed her a stack of papers or something to do. And maybe halfway through the day, he like asked her in a little bit more of a stern voice, like, where is whatever I wanted from you? How far are you on this job? What are you doing? Have you set up?
And there's nicer ways of communicating that. And I was just doing exactly what my trainer was doing. And he was just like, "Okay, well, all right, well, I'll just take your scans and like, can you send me an email stating that you're no longer going to work here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that. And I can state in the email that this is a hostile work environment and I don't appreciate it." So
That snowflake, oh, I'm a fucking sugar cube. Please just don't put any water on me attitude. Yeah, she looks quite smug in this little picture right here now. Like, that's it. Fuck my employer, I told him. But, I mean, you are pretty much screwed. Now you have to go back out in the job market and find a new job and go through the whole process just because of a toxic environment. Well, some people really cannot handle the pressure, eh? And it's not really pressure, it's just somebody actually asking you in a stern voice what you must do or telling you what you must do.
all right, I gotta go. I got things to do. All right, bye. I did it. I did it.
Oh, fucking, oh. Wow. May I never come across you as an employer. Comment, Samantha. I quit a job on my first day during lunch because it was so disorganized and everyone working there looked flustered. I'm not about to be stressed with all y'all. Laugh out loud. Sure. Cannot believe people quit a job because it looks disorganized. These things just blow my mind, YouTube. That is why I'm actually enjoying watching these kind of clips. Humanity, there's something wrong in the brain of humanity. I also quit a job after the first day. It took one day for me to realize it wasn't going to work out. Okay. And let's look at the third one quickly. I quit a job after one day because I communicated I have ADHD will ask the same question multiple times as I learn an entirely new job. Caught my manager trash talking my bad memory in the back room. I would want to respond to this. I mean, you cannot have, as a manager, you have to show patience with people, but now bringing ADHD knowingly into an environment and then asking the same fucking question 30 times, I think any normal person will get fed up with that. That's not really fair on the manager, right? How do I do this? Oh, sorry, so where must I put this pen? 5 minutes later, this pen, where must I put this pen? 5 minutes later, sorry, where do I need to put this pen? Where, for fuck's sakes, sort your shit out. Quitting your job with no backup plan. Jeez. It's the best decision you'll ever make. Quitting your job with no backup plan is the best decision you'll ever make. Okay, Mr. CBW, let's listen to.
Decision you can ever make. Let me know if this sounds like you. You're in your 20s, you have dreams of starting a business, traveling the world, backpacking around Europe, but you have a job that you don't really like, but it pays you pretty well, you're comfortable, you're living at home, you have no bills, and you're just sitting in place. That situation sounds similar. You have to go all in, burn the boats, quit your job tomorrow, no backup plan, put in your 2 weeks and go for it. Start the business, take the trip. The worst thing that can happen is you have to find a new job that pays you the same salary. Because guess what? That job that you just quit is hiring your replacement tomorrow with no remorse. If you're saying, oh, I'm worried my friends are going to judge me that I quit my job to go backpack Europe or start a business or start a YouTube channel, who cares? I have a close friend who sells cookbooks and meal plans for a living, and when he first started out, I guarantee you he got shit from his friends and family, but now he makes way more money than anybody working a traditional 9-to-5 job. He plays pickleball in the middle of the day. He's the tannest guy I know. He's one of the happiest guys I know, and he's an incredible cook, and now he's extremely successful. If he let that get to his head when he first started, oh my God, I wonder what my friends and family are going to think. I can never pursue this. He would not be where he is today. If you're watching this and you have a dream of a business or starting something on your own, go for it. Who cares what anybody says? Quit your job right away. That's all I got to say. Quitting your job.
Okay. Yeah, he has some valid points there. I mean, you can travel and you can go and see the world and you can take a gap year. In my time, we used to call it a gap year. I don't know what they call it now. Or a few gap years. You know, go and travel the world, teach English, work on a kibbutz, go do farm work in Australia. You know, they have those holiday migration work where you pick some vegetables for a month, some crop for a month, and then you get paid, and then 2 months later you have another part of the country where you need to do something, harvest something. Do that for a year, 2 years. But this is while you are still young. All right, maybe just after you graduated from university or college or whatever. But this does not really work for a 30-year-old plus person quitting your job with no backup plan. I do not believe that is really so, because we'll listen to this again quickly, or part of it. He says that you live at home, rent-free, debt-free, shit like that. So it means somebody is still paying for you. Daddy is still paying for you, or mommy. Mommy's credit card is still paying for you. So there's no responsibility really on your part.
Is the best decision you can ever make. Let me know if this sounds like you. You're in your 20s, you have dreams of starting a business, traveling the world, backpacking around Europe, but you have a job that you don't really like, but it pays you pretty well, you're comfortable, you're living at home, you have no bills, and you're just sitting in place. That situation.
Okay, stop there. Yes. So no, I did not catch that first part where he said you're in your 20s. So correct. I would say go for that. We used to call it a gap year. I would encourage my children to do something similar like this. Take 2 years, travel the world, do what you want to do, see what you want to see, find part-time jobs in and around, go and experience a little bit of life and then get that out of your system and then come back and start a real thing. Okay, so what they have, literally me right now in the comments. Okay, there we go, Charlene. I'm in my 30s and about to quit my job. That 1906, that is a little bit more risky now in your 30s because now you are not a child anymore, right? Did it myself in my 20s twice. The best decision times 2. Correct. Now for sure, I would do this as well. When I pulled the clip, I thought he would talk about like just quitting your job in the middle of nowhere and just figure life out as it happens. But this is not it. So nice. I would agree with that. Let's go next. Life update. I got fired today. Letting go of work isn't always a dramatic exit. Sometimes it's quietly shutting your laptop for the last time. Okay, yeah, Peter. That's my cat telling me that he's hungry now. Let's listen to her quickly.
Got let go of work today. I knew this was going to happen. I just didn't know when. I think the anticipation was something that was taking over me. It was, in a sense, debilitating me, making me very anxious. I had my call at 10 a.m. and I was basically told, honestly, I was just told that I wasn't the right fit and that they were going to terminate me. And that's what happened. I can and I won't dwell on this as much just because it's just not worth it anymore. I gave 2.5 years to this company, and I'm not gonna be upset about this anymore.
Yeah, that's 2.5 years. That's quite a long time working at a company. And this referring to an earlier point that she makes, one does get the feeling in your stomach. It's inside of you. You know something is wrong. You know it. That feeling of shit, they are going to fire me, or something is going to happen so that I'll just quit or something. There is a feeling that builds up inside of you. Alright, so 2.5 years in and now I've let her go. That's not a nice feeling. You see, this is a totally different emotion from the first guy jumping up and down in the rain for quitting his job.
I can't afford to do so. It's actually very surreal that I posted a video of how I was feeling at work last week, and 1 million of you just poured out so much support, advice.
What? Let me just listen to that again quickly.
Poured out of at work last week, and I posted a video of how I was feeling at work last week, and a million of you just poured out so much support.
You can go fuck yourself. You have no sympathy from me. I have not looked at this woman's channel or anything. This is just a clip that pops up. So she has now posted a video last week of how she feels and about the company that she works at. And 1 million people, that's what she said, 1 million of you, have shown emotional support and fucking backing me. I mean, those are the kind of words that you use when you say bad shit, right? Like, oh, I don't like this company anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, I cannot handle Tom, Dick, and Harry. I cannot do anything. And, oh, I think, oh, I just want to quit, blah, blah, blah. All those kind of nonsense. And then, yes, maybe somebody that works in your company is one of the 1 million people that responded to your comments or to your TikTok. Play, fucker.
Advice. It was, honestly, it was something that really helped me. It was something that just made me feel, in a sense, validated, that I also wasn't imagining this. That my feelings were very much real. So to that,
It all comes down to feelings. Your feelings were real. You are validated. Oh, fucking, you are a snowflake. And posting that on the internet so that people can validate that you are amazing. Just listening to her more and more, I'm actually fucking glad they fired the fucking her ass.
thank you for every single one of you who decided to pour out all your love and support. And it truly was a beautiful experience to just see all of that.
Oh, really?
To all of you that are going through this, it'll be okay. It'll be
To all of you that are going through this, I will be okay. These are internet people that do not know you. They are not your friends. They will leave you in a heartbeat. So to all of you beautiful people, thank you for appreciating what I am going through. Oh, fuck it now. Let me get away from this fucking woman. This is really a pick me. She should actually be in one of the pick me videos that I'm thinking about. Please pick me. Please pick me. Oh, hire a lawyer. Fuck you. What lawyer? I mean, she posted this shit and they saw what she did. Not the right fit after 2.5 years. Yes, that's what I also thought. They submit 100 applicants again. Okay, oh, fuck it. Oh, here's one of those little emotional tampons, I think. You deserve an environment where you are appreciated and respected. I know this seems bitter because no one likes being fired from their job. Well, if you do not post shit on social media, then maybe you will give your job or you will keep your job. Cool, this is the moment your life starts moving on up. Did you negotiate your severance package? Sending you much love and support, positivity. I promise you now, if YouTube gives a Ray, is Ray a boy or a girl? I can't see. My eyes are like totally whacked. if there was an option for YouTube to give Ray $5 to not write this kind of shit, Ray would take it. These are not your people. Okay. Well, now, this is draining on me just watching it. Blech. Let me get away from this shit. Let's go to the next one, everybody. What does she say here? This one is here. Point of view. You're getting laid off. Oh yes, this is a trend that I see on TikTok also, where people record themselves. They record themselves being laid off. And then they post it on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or wherever, and there is a reason why people are getting laid off. I mean, you will not fire your best salesman. You will not just fire the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, the person that sees that everything is done, the Chief Technical Officer, the people that work their asses off. But yes, this is not a new trend. I guess this is an old trend. This is a new trend for me. I've never seen shit like this. People are actually posting where they get fired. It should be an emotional moment. Yet they seem proud to post this. Come on.
We're gonna have to let you go.
Okay, why though? I had an amazing month. I met all of my goals. I had the most deals closed. I had the most...
Well, honestly, your behavior at the company party. I mean, you started a grind line with the interns.
I was never told explicitly I couldn't do that.
You couldn't have just assumed that maybe starting a...
What? So she started a grind line. What the fuck is a grind line? Is that where she rubs her private parts against their private parts with clothes on? Is that what that is? A grind line? A sexual kind of thing? I don't know. If anybody knows, maybe in the comments they will tell us what is a grind line.
Full-on hump line with 18-year-olds.
It's team building. It's team building.
A hump line. She's mock fucking 18-year-olds. And she calls that team building. Wow, that is so inappropriate for a company. What was it? Company function. Oh, there I see in the first comment, the girl says, the boy says, what is a grind line? We'll just check now.
You were also singing, I might add, some very inappropriate karaoke. The song Blanks in Paris is not one. I didn't even know that they had that for karaoke as an option. But there's only 3 people at the company who can sing a song like that, and you were not one of them.
So you only hire 3. You only hire 3 people who can say that. That sounds like an internal problem with discrimination. That sounds like the company has.
Yes, there are only 3 people who can say it. But even if they did, I would not have them use the hard consonants like you were using when you sang that.
That's how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled in the karaoke. Okay.
I might add. You tried to punch Stephanie in the stomach.
Well, Stephanie's a bitch.
Like, wow. Yes, like this young girl she's not standing back, but I mean, it just sounds like she's making more and more and more shit for herself. She had a grind line with the guys. She had fake humping them with their clothes on. She sang a song like, what? Fuck in Paris. And now she's actually hitting people, physically hitting people. How how would you build a company of this? But I have to give it to her. She's fiery. She's fierce. Eh? She's fighting back.
So
She's pregnant.
maybe I didn't know that she was pregnant.
We have you on security camera footage saying, I am doing this because you are pregnant, Stephanie.
Well,
Wow. That is totally fucked up. Wow. Maybe this is just a skit. I cannot imagine somebody being that nasty to a fellow human being. Saying out loud, I know she's pregnant, and then you go and you hit her in the stomach. This is shocking. Maybe they've put it up just for shock value. I really hope this is not true for her sake, eh?
And you wound up your fist like Popeye and ran up to her.
Dad, don't do this. Dad, please don't do this.
She just said, Dad, this is our own fucking father's company. No, I guess this is just a stunt, and I'm actually falling for this. No, wow. Dad, please don't do this. So he's fighting his own fucking daughter, eh?
Honey, look, I'm saying all this because they're recording the Zoom call, okay? But we'll figure this out. What if I put you in marketing? How about that?
Can I be a VP?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, I guess this is.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. This is not real. So, this is a fucking joke. All right, sorry about that. I mean, no, it's not really lesson learned. I don't know the reactions of these TikToks. I check the first 10 seconds to see if the volume is alright and if there are songs that I cannot record. But I mean, I'm not gonna run through all these TikTok clips and check them, and so that that was fucked up. What is a grind line? Yeah. Do we have comments? What do they say in the comments? Yeah. This TikTok is hump line. What is hump line? It's in the name. Do you know what the verb hump means? Okay, yes. I mean, fuck it. Don't be stupid. Dad, don't do this. Oh, I saw the original. Okay. Oh, fuck it. I'm the stupid ass. When thoughts, THOTS, when thoughts enter the workplace. What is a fucking thought? I wish I got laid off online. They made me wake up early, arrive at the office, to be laid off and sent back home within 5 minutes. Yes, people are being laid off. That is, I have seen these trends. People are being laid off. All right, let's move on for time. Let's do the last one quickly. Let me just move this back to the start. I've been fired 3 times. All my fault. Oh, okay, at least you know that, right? So let's go.
From 3 different companies, and they were all my fault. In my defense, we have to factor 2 things. 1, my age of whenever I worked there, and 2, the fact that my parents never let me work as a teenager because they wanted me to enjoy my youth for as long as I can, since I'd be working for the rest of my life anyway. I got my first job at this trendy retail store just a little bit after high school, so it was first year uni, and it was the cool place to work because it was paying more than minimum wage. So minimum wage.
I'm sorry, just jumping in there. We all worked at university at these shitty places. I mean, it's really just for fun and for partying, to get alcohol money and smokes, and for party nights, to go to clubs. So that's not really a job.
at the time was $9 and this place was paying $13. So everyone my age worked there or wanted to work there, and since this was first year uni, all I cared about was partying and getting drunk. Never worked a day in my life before this, so I had no concept of professionalism at all. So I would either show up late, not show up at all, or show up drunk, and like I would just never even call it.
Wow, she's just ramped a lot there. Not show up late, show up drunk, or what? Not show up. I don't know. What's her name? CV. I've also done this. We've all done this. Your parents have done it. But there's some responsibility. Even if it's your first job, at least show up and not show up drunk.
I was taking vacations and giving myself time off whenever I felt like it, and I never even got anyone to cover my shift. Since a lot of my friends worked there, I was always hanging out with them and taking really long lunch breaks or just long breaks in general, and even giving myself more breaks than I was allowed.
Again, maybe this is one of those skits. Maybe I'm just a fucking asshole picking these skits. I cannot believe that these things can be real. I mean, they pick the worst things to do. Hanging out with your friends all the time at this job, having extremely long lunch times, showing up drunk, scheduling vacation that you don't have. Maybe I'm just the asshole here. Let's go.
I would take stuff from my friend's department so I could return it to them later, so it gives me an excuse to be at their department and hang out with them. This was all caught on security cameras too, including us taking shots in the change rooms. I had no customer service skills and always avoided talking to customers because I never knew what to say to them, and I hated my department because they put me in the men's underwear department. So I always had creepy.
No. I'm gonna go with this is a joke also. I put my money on this is a joke. If you listen to what she's saying, she chooses really the worst parts of everything.
Guys hitting on me and guys giving me used underwear to return. So I've been working at this place for 2 months and shit hit the fan on New Year's Eve because my friend and I showed up to work hungover. So we were both puking in the bathroom and it just smelled like vodka, and HR happened to be there. So then a couple days later, my friends were visiting me and asking me if I wanted to hang out after work, and I was like, sure. I got off at 9, and they're like, okay, we'll just walk around the mall for a bit and then we'll just come grab you when you're done. And then my manager came up to me and was like, hey, HR wants to talk to you. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll see you guys later. So I went to go talk to HR. Then HR just had like a long list of demeanors of stuff that I've done that I never even like included in this video. And they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. It was so quick, and they pretty much told me they never wanted to see me again. So I ran out and my friends hadn't even left the store, and I was like, hey you guys, turns out I can hang out sooner than later. My friends were like, oh, did you mix up your shift? And I was like,
And these are the kind of people, oh wow, I stopped it at a bad place, look at her eyes. These are the kind of people, they are there in real life. And you as a company manager or a department head have to vet these people and interview these kind of people, and then they ask, why do they not get a job? So if this turns out, I guess it's just a skit, just a joke, but there are real people like this out there.
Like, no, I just got fired. Low-key, it was kind of traumatizing because I felt blindsided for some reason. So I didn't work for a couple of years until I got my accounting diploma. And when I did, I worked 2 accounting roles in 1 year, so for 2 different companies. And I got fired from both of them in the same year. I'm sorry, I can't put the details in this video, so I'm gonna have to do a part 2. And that's the last part, I swear.
Yeah, no. I hope you fucking never get a fucking job with your fucking... if this is what it's about. But for the acting part, I'm sure you're gonna get a few clicks from TikTok and a few woke people telling you you're amazing and you can do it and don't give up and life is an oyster, and most probably a lot of men that will fucking try and get your number or some shit, slide into your DMs or something. Girl, how did you not know this stuff is literally common sense? I don't even want to check the replies. Also, at least you enjoyed your life. One should have fun. I guess so, right? I don't think you can blame this on your parents not letting you work in high school. My first job at 16, I knew none of that was okay. She actually fucking responds there. I'm not blaming them at all. I'm actually glad they didn't let me work. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. I never get that laugh out loud shit. I like the learning experience along the way. The learning experience of what? Of not working. Of fucking around. Honestly, it sounds like they just didn't train you, so not your fault. There we go. Nice, Ash. I have no idea who Ash is, but I would put a few bucks on it. If I were a gambling man, I would put a few bucks on it that Ash is some kind of fucking simp who wants to try and get lucky with CJ, whatever her name is. Alright, YouTube. This is the quit your job or get fired responses. Which one would you prefer? Have a backup plan or take life just as it comes? Be responsible or fuck everybody? I don't know. But we'll try and look at some more of these kind of videos. If you like to follow along, do the YouTube shit, whatever you need to do, the subscribe and I don't know, comment. Have a wonderful one. We'll speak again soon. Cheers. Cha-ching.